Mr. Federal Councillor, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Administrative Council of the City of Geneva, I would like to express my gratitude for the invitation to provide some closing remarks. The current political, economic and social crisis, the resentment of large sections of the population and the rise of nationalism are all factors that could potentially push us in the paralyzing anguish of a dystopian future. Today, we are witnessing a polarization of political life and of society, which is eroding fundamental freedoms, democratic principles, and the rule of law as a whole. We might also add attacks on the press and widespread disinformation. In this context, can meetings like yours still offer a horizon of hope, a horizon of courage? I would like to believe so. Today, I want to share with you my deep conviction that multilateralism is, more than ever, a necessity, and that Geneva, as a world city, must retain and cultivate its place at the heart of world diplomacy. The challenges of climate change, in particular their dramatic impact on the poorest parts of the world and their consequences in terms of migration, as well as the growing inequalities, even in our cities here in Switzerland, which are among the richest in the world, mean that Geneva must remain a beacon and a crossroads for reflection. Without international cooperation, without the unwavering affirmation of the prevalence of international law over short-sighted national and economic interests, we will face failure, not to mention the sacrifice of our collective values of solidarity and dignity. Given this gloomy reality, GESDA's annual event proposes to redefine the role of scientific and technological breakthroughs and their impact on society. Can it become a resource and an asset? Can the scientific and technological solution of the future be integrated into current social debates? Can the time frame for research expressed in terms of 5, 10, or 25 years be integrated into the discourse and the political time frame, which is more decision-making oriented? Ideally, yes, but there are obstacles. At a time when technological advances and AI in particular are fundamentally redefining the labor market, the nature of work, and our relationship with our planet, one might have the fear that some technological advances will end up working against us. This is especially true if technological advances are not developed within an appropriate legal framework or as part of an informed debate on the real issues at stake, particularly in terms of democracy. Meetings of experts such as GESDA are essential in integrating science and diplomacy to anticipate future challenges and make more informed, knowledgeable, and fact-driven political decisions. The personalities gathered here today provide ultra specialization in highly specialized fields, bringing together the economy, high-level diplomacy, augmented knowledge, and cutting-edge scientific advances, but also the demanding ability to establish links, to break down barriers, to compare points of view in order to enrich perspectives and give us the means to project reality in all its richness and complexity. By liking science and diplomacy, by questioning ourselves and thinking out of the box, and by reconnecting with historical perspectives, the urgent need to work together appears as fundamental. For this reason, Geneva is proud to be an active supporter of GESDA's activities. GESDA's great strength lies, of course, in its ability to bring together panels of experts and their respective fields to encourage exchanges, enrich the cross-fertilization of views, and bring together scientists, diplomats, and decision makers. Your work is part of a long tradition that has made our city a privileged place where the debate of ideas and exchanges is encouraged, allowing visionary minds to answer complex questions and move the world forward. In the past, men and many women, let's not forget, have found in Geneva an environment conducive to their research, their commitment, and above all, the sharing of their knowledge. Let's pay tribute to this openness and these high standards and combine our expertise, knowledge, traditions of mediation, cooperation, and sense of the common good. The philosopher and economist Amartya Sen noted, I quote, "Even if economic growth is an important element, the obsession with growth, which neglects education, health, and nutrition, not only has catastrophic consequences on the quality of life of individuals, but can only lead to failure, since these elements essential to a decent human life are also important ingredients of human productivity, as Adam Smith pointed out a long time ago." End of quote. A new social contract must be based on the rehabilitation of the common good, on a regulated economy where the benefits of growth profit society as a whole. It is only by placing human beings, their rights, and their dignity at the center of our concerns, and by putting scientific innovation at the service of the greatest number of people, that we can hope to emerge from the current crisis and build a future for everyone. We must find global solutions for a sustainable and equitable future. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you to see here next year in Geneva to pursue this vision. Thank you.